Erin Burnett OutFront, weeknights at 7, only on CNN.
Racist comments or politics as usual. So Dr. Ben Carson, you may be familiar with him. He's an up-and-coming African-American in the Republican Party. Anyway, he's being taken to task tonight after making some controversial comments on Mark Levin's conservative radio show. Here it is.
You're attacked also in many respects because of your race, because you're not supposed to think like this and talk like this. A lot of white liberals just don't like it, do they?
Well, they're the most racist people there are because, they put you in a little category, a little box. You have to think this way. How could you dare come off the plantation?
How could you dare come off the plantation? Carson and Levin were talking about how Carson says white liberals are attacking him for opposing gay marriage. Out front tonight, Mary Curtis, a blogger for The Washington Post, and Niger Innis, the chief strategist for the TeaParty.net. Okay, great to see both of you. Appreciate it. Niger, let me start with you. Does Dr. Carson have a point that white liberals tend to put African Americans in a certain category or a little box and that they are, as he says, quote, the most racist people?
Well, yes, he does. He absolutely has a point. And, look, Dr. Carson is not a refined politician. He's a rank-and-file person outside of the field of politics. That's why the American people love him so much. So he can be a little clumsy sometimes with what he wants to say, but he's dead on with what he's trying to say. I mean, isn't it interesting, Aaron? I think even Mary would agree with me that it is quite racist to say that all certain type of people look alike. But somehow, with many white liberals, and for that matter, black liberals, it is not racist to have the presumption that all blacks do or all blacks should think alike. And that's what Dr. Carson was talking about, and he's dead on.
All right, let me ask you, Mary, to be clear, what sparked this conversation about white liberals was what Dr. Carson recently said about gay marriage. So let me just play that to give everyone the context.
No group, be they gays, be they NAMBLA, be they people who believe in bestiality, it doesn't matter what they are, they don't get to change the definition.
Talking obviously the definition of marriage. So, Mary, if white liberals have an issue with what he just said there about gay marriage, are they racist?
Listen, this is politics. He's going to criticize others, and he's going to get criticized. If you put same-sex marriage and NAMBLA in the same sentence, you will be criticized. And what did he do? He apologized. And it was time to move on.
NAMBLA, by the way, sorry to interrupt you, but is North American Man-Boy Love Association. That's why it's offensive. Yeah.
It is offensive. And as Niger said, he's not sophisticated. He's not used to politics. It's time to move on. But what did he do? He talked about white liberals and being racist, and he blamed them. And so he wants to be treated as an individual, and yet he stereotypes all white liberals as being racist.